Alley. Stewart, a screen for Harris. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Stewart. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Reeves in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
The Pistons working the ball around now. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons from deep. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern playstyle places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Lakers leading by 5. Ayton, a screen on Cunningham. Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's really nice footwork that time by Ayton, setting the screen first and then finding that scoring opportunity.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Ayton. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Marcus Smart. Harris, bounce pass. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And a different look here for the Pistons. Holland, he's checked in for Stewart. Javonte Green comes in for Asar Thompson. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Jenkins. And it's LeVert in for Cunningham. Now, here's LeVert. Hasn't made one yet. And another 3 for Detroit.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
LeBron outside, into the lane, and James throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Over in the corner, Green. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Luka with authority inside.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Doncic with the steal. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Hachimura kicks to LeBron. No good from outside. Pistons trailed by 5. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, you know, he's been around the league a really long time, but Tobias Harris still performs at a high level every night.
Detroit making a switch. Cunningham's checked in. James, a screen on Cunningham. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Quinman's checked in. Reeves against LeVert. Pass to Quinman. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He was a true standout at the offensive end. both with his scoring and his passing. Don't go anywhere. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Sharge with the screen for LeVert. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Sharge outside. Over Hayes. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Doncic against Cunningham. Vanderbilt a screen on Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Doncic passes to Reeves. That's a 2 from Cunningham. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Cunningham. And that one's good. Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Cunningham passes to LeVert. Sharge dishes to Cunningham. Count the basket. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Reeves outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins kicks to Herter. Takes a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cunningham against Doncic. Vanderbilt. Holland with the rebound. Pistons trail by 4. Here's LeVert. Pistons passing it around. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Holland. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Holland, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit. Stewart's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Pass to Cunningham. To tie it up. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers tonight.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. With the drive. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And the shot is good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Cunningham kicks to Herter. Cunningham sets a screen for Herter. To take the lead It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kennard on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Kennard against Cunningham. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Holland the pass to LeVert. Here's Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Lakers leading. Here's Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. LaRavia inside. LeVert defending.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Kennard. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And the rebound goes to the Pistons. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Ausar Thompson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Jenkins in for Caris LeVert. Here's Harris. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half. Ayton a screen on Cunningham. Doncic passes to Ayton. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And right there, Ayton using his size to impose his will.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And that one, good. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Pass to Jenkins to the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Ayton a screen on Cunningham. Doncic. Again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Down low, gets it to go.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Doncic against Cunningham. Now James. Clock at 4. Doncic. Rejected by Harris.
That is great anticipation by Harris. When he's working this hard defensively, he's a difference maker.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham up top. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic for the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And stolen by Harris. Here's Thompson. Oh, it's good! What a move!
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Cunningham outside.
And you don't ever want to get into that.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the previous plays. A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, the ruling on the floor stands. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of the game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
How about the boys from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Cunningham. Cleared away by Ayton.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Here's Doncic. Ayton a screen on Stewart. Just 5 to shoot.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And, well, Detroit shooting 43% from the floor.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Third on the first, and that brings them within 2. He hits both from the stripe.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Now Ayton. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Cunningham.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and it's his personnel. Comes up with the goods on that one.
Welcome to the ball.
Cunningham fires. Rebound by Smart. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
James.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Oh, what a finish.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no stop and play.
Now Stewart. Can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team.
Now Doncic, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Thompson And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave it.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And